Hello, anybody, somebody, nobody, whoever may never see this. This is Siegfried Alexander Faust, the Whiff. Come back to you with some more Warhammer 40k. After some tweaking, there's been some decent changes to Salamanders. I totally forgot about Vulcan Heston. Oh my god, you can run. There's a few things, like Imperial Fists have a Warlord trait that gets you, excuse me, Lieutenant Aura. So you can just run a Captain or Chapter Master character, and you don't need to run a lieutenant because you already have the aura on that one guy. Vulcan Hastan basically gives you super chapter master, where he gives you reroll hits and wounds for something, and so and he just has the aura anyway as well. So what I've done is I give chapter master to reroll hits on one thing, and then the Vulcan Hastan one on another, and then a lieutenant closer to the chapter master, and it's just far more damage output. So there is, my list has 3 separate Landspeeder Tornadoes. The previous one had 9 total. It had three-man squads of Landspeeder Tornadoes, so that's a big difference here. And it's actually having 2 Eradicator squads, 5-man. Well, of course, you got to bring the Multi-Melta, and 2 Devastators. This was weird. Now, with this, you can kind of control the progression of the game a bit better by slow playing it. Because, yes, you get the extra AP with Devastator Doctrine, but who gives a fuck? It's better to get the straight-up extra +1 to wound with Flamer and Morso Melta. So, even if they have T5 or above, you're still wounding them on 2s, probably. Good God. And the thing is with that is it is core-based, so I'm like, okay, I want that. Now, I could supplement for another Devastator by removing Landspeeder Tornadoes. But how I have this right now is you either buff the 2 Devastators or you buff the 2 Eradicators, either way, to have them get that juicy damage output. And I think it is better to do that the way I have it here. So you're going to get at least round 1 and 2, or 2 and 3, depending on how cocky your opponent is, to just get absolute tons of melt-up capability, getting all those rerolls in. And while I don't have 3 Devastators and 3 Eradicators, I think it is worth for this army having the aggressors and making use of all their flamers. Because if you're going to do it with any Space Marine, this is the one to do it. And the fact that they are a decent frontline T5 wound 3. And so you just slowly move them up the board. One of the opponents I played today who was just not very good of a opponent regarding like their attitude versus others I've placed against, which was unfortunate. Hopefully he enjoys the hobby and gets better. But anywho, he was very aggressive with his movement. You need to slowly take up the board with these motherfuckers. The aggressors, no matter what you play, basically, you don't just like rah run at your opponent unless you're literally playing 200 boys of orcs, Green Tide. Like you need to use obscuring and like cover. You need to do smarter. And yes, they can combat squad. This dude didn't even combat squad, but I feel bad for keep bringing it up. But if you don't want to bring 6 and then combat squad down to 3s, just bring the 5. Bring the 5 and call it a day. It's not that bad. I have for my Chapter Master, he again is a Chapter Master with Relic Blade, Imperium Sword, and Mastercrafted Weapon to get that juicy, strong Relic Blade. Vulcan just is what it is. Lieutenant, actually, I don't think he has, Lieutenant has Rights of War. I believe I gave that to him. Yeah, so that way he gives all the core stuff nearby him. OBSEC, which is very nice, so all those juicy aggressors, they are core, so they will also have OBSEC, so you will definitely control midfield. If it's a 5 objective game, you should be able to win the long haul just with that. And Primaris Apothecary, just in case, to give them feel no pain to start resing some guys as well. That'll be the best use of your CP, more than likely. I feel like this is a strong list. It gets underrated. While I did like the Tornadoes, I totally forgot that this guy just gives not only Chapter Master, but reroll all wounds as well. That is insane. Um, if your opponent has any big thing, like they think like this is the one thing that will probably like Shrek. My dog's just rolling all over the place. Um, a Soul Grinder of Nurgle. I want to. This might be a little bit. How long am I into it? I'm already past 5 minutes. I want to roll. I want to do this real quick though. Okay. Yeah, this is freaking out. No. Well, this is annoying. Well, I'm gonna call it here because my computer's freaking the fuck out. But I'm pretty confident this is an insane way to play, and I'm gonna stay by that. Oh wait, no, there we go. It's not freaking out anymore. Okay, so, 4 times 2, and then 2 multi-meltas. This is with the Eradicator Squad on a Soul Grinder. Soul Grinder is just one of the more tankier things I could think of. I just want to verify. Yeah, Heavy Melta is D6 plus 2. I don't know why I kept thinking it wasn't. Alright, so. You're going to move and shoot. Okay. And then on 5-ups. Not bad. I thought it would actually be a bit less. It could be a bit more even. Ooh, but then he rolled good. Oh wait, no, I get plus. I forgot. I get +1 to wound. Like, why wouldn't I make use of that? Okay, so one more. I saved it. Save on 4s? Man, that's a menace. Well, from what I thought I rolled 4s again, it would have been 8 damage. But you know what? I don't care. It's fucking good. I'm standing by this. Oh wait, no, then +2 each. Yeah. So it's actually, oh, it's pretty decent. I'm gonna do that one more time. I don't believe it. So 12 dice. I need 4-ups. Okay. I get +1 to wound and tactical onwards, so this would be on 4s. Yeah, gone from 6 to 9. And 4s. Okay, so this is 7, 6, 13 damage. 18 damage. 21 damage. So even, yeah, if I lost that, so one of the dice, so that's a soul, yeah, it's a dead Soul Grinder. So I could do that almost twice. One is gonna be reroll 1s, but I'm gonna get +1, so it'll be on 4s. Yeah. So I could almost kill round 2 onwards a Soul Grinder per a fucking round of shooting with just the Eradicators. That is good. I am happy with this.